Welcome back. If you are one of the millions job searching during a pandemic, it is time to get your game face on. And for that, we bring in the CEO of Game Face Incorporated, Rob Cornilles, to help. Good morning, Rob.
Good morning, Sally.
Well, a lot of folks are feeling down, just like they can't get going again. So first, what does it mean to have your game face on during a job search?
Well, a lot of people right now are feeling a sense of panic, but the opposite of panic is calm. And so someone who is calm recognizes things as they are, but they don't suppose things worse than they are. And so having your game face recognizes that this is where I'm at right now, and that this is like an injury to an athlete. And when an athlete is injured, they don't immediately throw a temper tantrum and insist on getting back out there to play. They recognize that as soon as that moment happens, that rehabilitation begins. And it's not just rehabilitate to heal, but it's rehabilitate to become stronger than they were before that injury occurred. And that's what a game face executive does.
And you have some ways to stay motivated and stay in the right mindset. How should people approach the job search?
Well, a lot of our friends and the people who care about us will say that we just need to get over it and move on. We would say, don't get over it, get under it, get around it, get on top of it. In other words, find out what that weakness is that may have cost you the job. And sometimes those jobs are no fault of our own, they're just circumstances, but this is still a time for reflection. So if we can find out if there's anything that we did or didn't do that caused us to get laid off or caused them to choose someone else over us, this is a great time for us to have that self-introspection. And so obviously it's hurt our confidence when we've lost a job. One of the first things we'd recommend that you do is find something that you do outside of work that gives you confidence and engage in that activity. It could be even just serving other people. That increases our confidence in ourselves. Or if you're a great baker, bake something nice for someone that means a lot to you and regain that confidence. When you're talking to friends and family, it's important to communicate with them, but don't commiserate with them, because commiseration just leads to more negativity. And that's not what athletes need when they're trying to heal. That's not what executives need when they're trying to get back into the job force.
So true, Rob. And do you find talking with people that a lot of us have a lot of these qualities? We just have to find how to use them and how to gain greater knowledge to really, show them off in the job search.
That's a really good point, Sally, because when athletes are injured, it usually is caused because there was a weakness structurally. Could have been a muscle or a bone, and that exacerbated the injury. So when they are injured, they take that time to heal the muscles, even make them stronger around the bone, for example. Well, executives take this time to recognize there may be a weakness in my skills. And so this is a time to strengthen those skills. And the utmost skill that we all should be developing, especially when we are trying to re-enter the job force, is the skill of communication. And that's not just learning how to speak, it's learning how to listen better in a job interview and listen to the answers, not just what we want to hear, but listen to really the intent of what's being said. Learn how to write better. Because I'm finding that a lot of our young executives, people who are growing into the industry, whatever industry it may be, they lack some of those essential communicative skills. This is the time to hone those. So I would look at the layoff as a blessing, as a gift, a chance to see perhaps where a weakness exists, where I can become stronger. So when Justin Verlander had surgery 6 weeks ago, he took time to heal, and he's taking time right now to strengthen those muscles around the injury. So if we don't take time to do that, if we try to get in the game too fast, we not only will ultimately hurt ourselves, we could be hurting our future teammates as well if we're not ready.
Oh, all right. Rob Cornilles with Game Face Incorporated. Thank you so much for the pep talk. Just what we needed this morning. We appreciate you. Take care.
You bet. Thanks, Sally.